What's up, my beautiful, 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 beautiful people? It's your boy Big Boat, aka Marbo Games, and we're going to check the mail. T minus, I don't know, 30 hours before the trip. Am I nervous? Yeah, kinda. Do I got some cool shirts made? Yes. Or they're getting made. You know, you know, I'm not. The narcissist will never change. Even in another time, because you think of all the things you went through and how you were always there, any other circumstance, you could see you going all the way up there to retrieve the narcissist. Why? Because that's what you do. No matter what they do to you, you go save them. Because that's your person, It's not that way. The narcissist has revealed themselves to you. They weren't playing. It wasn't a game. It was a trick. And the relationship was a game. But when they showed you who they really were, it was all seriousness, But, like I say, you have to keep your head up because you're out. You're out. 8 months out, 9 months out. Remember where you were 9 months ago or whenever you were discarded. If you're watching this video, this is your, you got discarded today and you're like, what the fuck? And this is your first video. You are going to get better if you journal, you stay in this community, not just my videos, people that help people recover from narcissistic abuse. Because when you talk to people, they don't know what the fuck you're talking about. What do you mean this bitch ran off and you didn't talk to her for 44 days and you just let this bitch come right back in? Well, I don't know. This don't make no sense to me either. But I know this is what I'm in. And these are the eggshells I'm walking on because my partner, is having mental illness. And I have to do whatever it is that I can do to help them. Because if I was going through this, I would hope they would stand by my side. I didn't know this was a game to exploit me and to extract what they could from me, And you didn't know either. You didn't know you were being taken advantage of. You didn't know what those behaviors. That was the silent treatment. They was talking to everyone else, but not you. They were punishing you. That was a form of punishment. It wasn't that she was crazy and she didn't know where her phone was. She didn't want to talk to you. They didn't want to talk to you. He didn't want to talk to you. That was the silent treatment. You were being stonewalled, all right? So when that motherfucker disappeared, Jesus, 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 that wasn't a mental break. That's how they set you up for mini and micro discards. I could go back now and let's read old messages. What they say, I read old messages from my baby daddy and ha ha ha, and it's like, damn, that was a game. But I could go back and, hey man, I keep telling y'all these motherfuckers don't live here. But, I hear somebody hollering, scaring the hell out of me. My black ass finna take out running. Hey, that's my shit for State Farm. So that means we is really ready to ride. We got our insurance. We got our tag today. But I really forgot what I was saying. But those behaviors where you were experiencing were behaviors they wanted you to experience. They wanted you to feel that pain. They wanted you to feel that hurt. Yes, the narcissist planned for you to feel that way. Well, but yes, even though they told you you were the best person they've ever been in a relationship, they still treated you like you were someone who wanted to mean them harm, who meant them harm, someone who didn't care for them. That's because they didn't care about you. They cared about your supply and how you made them feel. Well, if narcissists don't love people, then why did we have a family? Why did we stay together for so long? Because your supply was just that good. And then narcissists want to appear normal. So having a family and stuff like everyone else, it makes them appear normal when they're really these reprobates. They can control their mental illness, but they much rather cause pain and destruction, grief, and despair. Boy, I hope they ain't over there finna fight. They sure beating on the door. I'm gonna record it. I'm gonna put this on YouTube. I recorded my other neighbor beating this old lady up because I don't like this shit, man. You throwing rocks at this motherfucker, man. If you ain't gonna be good to that motherfucker, leave that motherfucker alone. Let that motherfucker go. You know? Like, but anyway, the narcissist caused those fights. They knew you would act that way. But I'm doing this and this and that. You just, went behind my back in the relationship. You quit your job and, baby, you just done this 2 months ago. What do you mean? Well, I had to get him a nut. That was to hurt you. You're thinking, what do you mean you got to do it for someone else? What about me? I pay all our bills. I'll go to work for us. I want this family. And the narcissist knows that, and they feed off that supply, whether it's good or bad. So if you're angry and you're cussing, oh, I can't believe you done that, B word, da da da. They get the feed on that. See, look how abusive he is. Look how he talks to me. He calls me this, this, and this. And they skip over the fact that, it's reactive abuse. Now, in the same breath, because we're going to keep it a thou wow. We're going to keep it funky. We don't tell no bull jive on Marbo games. Even though the narcissist sets you up to react that way, to do what you done, it's still not an excuse to hit your partner. Interpersonal violence, interrelationship violence is never okay. I know the narcissist pushes your buttons. The narcissist wants you to do that so they can say bad things about you. And I know it. And I know it's like a natural response of defending, like, but you can't do that. That's what the narcissist wants, so they can say these things about you and take from you. Destroy your name and your reputation. You got to be smarter than the narcissist. The narcissist knows you love them. They know you will react out of emotion. And they will punish you for loving them. Identify the signs quickly. Manipulation, triangulation. Or if they bring in somebody else, somebody from the past, I remember, I used to have her, that was all mine. But that bitch abandoned you in Georgia. You ain't saying that about me. Yeah, I felt it was love at first sight. If I would have had my shit together then, I'd have never had to send you to the homeless shelter. You know what I'm saying? And the narcissist knows that. Like, when you first met the narcissist, they read you. They seen that bright, beautiful, shining light that you didn't even know existed, which is crazy. But when you were 19, Lydia and them used to call you Sunshine. Ain't that a weird-ass nickname for a nigga black as fuck? But anyway, they would call me Sunshine. And now I get it. That was my beautiful, bright, shining light. Salute Lydia Farrell and her mama Jody. But guard your heart. The narcissist wants to extinguish it. The narcissist will never change. Do not paint things the way you thought they should have been. The narcissist loves when you forgive them because it's a clean slate. That means they can come and abuse you again. They can come and finish you off this time. Even though it's a clean slate, they know how to bother you and how to trigger you. The messages the narcissist sends through the flying monkeys, that means nothing. The narcissist does not love you, does not want to get back with you, and you can forgive them, but not ever let the narcissist back into your life. And with that, it's your boy Big Bo. And we out.